If you're driving with a suspended license in Ontario, here is what you need to know. 1, the law is clear and there are no exceptions. You cannot drive if your license is suspended in Ontario, period. Even if you have a valid reason for driving, you still can't do it. For example, we have clients who need to drive for work, support their families, get to and from medical appointments, but these reasons don't matter. You still cannot drive. And this driving restriction applies even if you have an emergency. Bottom line, if your license is suspended in Ontario, don't drive. 2, if you get caught driving with a suspended license in Ontario, you're facing a serious charge. This charge is not a simple traffic ticket. It's one of the most serious charges under Section 53(1) of the Highway Traffic Act of Ontario, with very harsh penalties. The reason why the penalties are so serious is that driving with a suspended license in Ontario is considered to be a public safety threat. Think about it this way. A car weighs 4,000 pounds. It's like a weapon on wheels. That weapon, that can inflict physical harm, property damage, or even death. To protect the public, our lawmakers have implemented strong penalties to make it less likely for people to drive with a suspended license. 3, it's easy to convict. I just mentioned that the penalties are harsh because the lawmakers, they want to send a strong deterrence against driving with a suspended license in Ontario. And to enforce that strong deterrence, the lawmakers made it easy to convict someone of this charge. Generally, a prosecutor only needs to prove that when you were caught, you were not on private property and you had your license, in fact, it was suspended. And there are no excuses. 4, the penalties are harsh. If you're convicted of driving with a suspended license in Ontario, you'll be facing serious penalties. These penalties include a 6-month driving suspension, fines, and in some cases, probation and jail. And it's worth emphasizing that the 6-month driving suspension is mandatory with no exceptions. 5, you're going to have to go to court. When the police charge you, they will give you what's called a summons. This summons is not a traffic ticket. It will require you to attend court on a specific date and time. Your attendance is not optional. Your court appearance is mandatory, and if you don't show up, you may be subject to additional charges. Reach out if you've been charged with driving while under suspension. Let's develop a strategy that will save you from the mandatory 6-month driving suspension that you're facing. Let's have a free and confidential discussion about your case.